guys, it's Boxer Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now, this is my official, pre-fight thoughts to Gervonta Davis versus Gamboa taking place tonight. We've seen what's happened over the last day or so with Gervonta Davis missing weight, but then making the weight, and then, the fight is now on. But there was a danger at some point of it not being for the WBA regular title, which is on the line tonight, where Gervonta Davis came in overweight. Now, why is this not surprising? I mean, he's done it on numerous occasions before. I think it's 2 times before he's failed to make weight, but he did manage to make weight in the end, and we do have a fight. But Gervonta Davis against Gamboa. Gamboa was a phenomenal fighter a good few years ago now. He's 38 years old. He's fighting above his natural weight. Gervonta Davis is 25 years old, and he's still approaching his prime, or he's pretty much in his prime. So, yeah, you'd expect Gervonta Davis to win this one, but I just wanted to get, some of you guys' thoughts on Gervonta Davis' psyche right now, as to where he's at, because for someone with all that talent, I don't know about you guys, but for someone with all that talent, he does frustrate me a lot, Gervonta Davis, with regards to, him not being able to make weight, his indiscipline outside of the ring, hanging out with guys like Adrian Broner. And this guy is being touted to be like the next Floyd Mayweather, especially from Leonard Ellaby. That was the call from the Mayweather Promotions team, like this is going to be the guy to be the flagship fighter of the next generation after Floyd retired. But I haven't seen anything like that so far from Gervonta Davis, if I'm being honest, man. I mean, he's got the brilliance, he's got the talent. We've seen it in fights before. We've seen what he can do. He can dazzle and he can look amazing, on the eye. But it's just the indiscipline which really lets him down. And yeah, we've seen it a little bit here. He's failed to make weight on the first attempt on the scales. He made weight the second time, but he's lost his title before on the scales for not making weight. We've seen him blow up to, huge sizes outside of fights, and he's going to have to rein that in if he's going to be anything like his mentor, Floyd Mayweather. So I don't really know where we're at with Gervonta Davis. This fight won't tell me too much, because while Gamboa is a talent and he still is going to be dangerous at 38, nobody's really picking him to beat Gervonta Davis today. So I don't know where we're going to be at with him, but all we can do is just hope that he gets these fights. He should have fought Tevin Farmer a long time ago. He's been under the radar of Lomachenko for so long. We've all been calling for that fight. That doesn't look anywhere near to be happening, even though they are in the same division now. But the good thing is that lightweight, there are some good guys up there that Gervonta Davis can fight. So let's hope that these fights can happen, and maybe we might see that potential, come into light, because he still has time. I mean, 25 years old is still a young age. However, we need to see something now, because he's not that kid prospect type that a lot of people are referring him to not too long ago. He's a developed fighter now. He's a world champion. He's not a prospect anymore or anything like that. He's a world champion. So we need to judge him by those standards, and we need to, see him against the top guys that are coming to win as well, guys that are not coming to collect a paycheck. How many of those opponents that have fought Gervonta Davis over the last few years could you say I've been that? Not many. So, we'll see what happens with regards to Gervonta Davis. I'm expecting him to win tonight. But again, we want to see his next move with regards to what he's going to do. Is he going to be able to stay disciplined enough to challenge the elite fighters? Because you're going to have to be, You're going to have to be. So let's see what happens there, man. But the undercard is also going to be very good. We've got John Pascal taking on Badou Jack. That's a very good fight, particularly coming from where, Pascal has come from. He was retired, came back, he defeated Marcus Brown in an epic upset that was. That was a huge upset that's kind of slipped under the radar, because Marcus Brown was being tipped to be one of the top light heavyweights of this generation. But he lost to John Pascal, brilliant from him. And now he's going to be taking on Badou Jack, who is a solid all-round fighter, somebody that I love watching. He has great fundamentals, Badou Jack. And I think it'll be an interesting fight. One that I think Badou Jack will win. I think he'll grind John Pascal down, and I think that he'll defeat him. But we've written off Pascal before, and he's shocked us before, so you never know what's going to happen, man. But yeah, a good undercard to a good card to end the year, and let's see what happens next year, man. But let me know your thoughts on this fight, Gervonta Davis and Gamboa, as well as Badou Jack and John Pascal. 2 good fights to close out the year. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.